extremely stressful year for, as I mentioned, doctors, nurses, and all of our staff here in the Union Health System. But I think they can feel very proud of the work that they've done in helping keep our community safe.
I can tell you back in March, I was here for a meeting, and again, it was the beginning of COVID, and there was talk at this meeting that we might set up the tent outside of the ER. And there was concern that this might cause fear in the community, but at the end of the day, it was decided that this would cause people to feel better, to know that we were ready for this situation.
I know it was a huge sacrifice for our doctors, our nurses, our nurse practitioners.
There are thousands of people in this organization who are part of the everyday running of a hospital and a system that we couldn't do without. We can't do without people in housekeeping. We can't do without the people in maintenance and facilities and the people who are part of the supply chain, bringing the goods and services into the hospital, the pharmacists, the people in the pharmacy, the people in the cafeteria.
Even though we're not out of the woods yet, I think we can look back on this last year and feel very proud and appreciative of all of our staff and all of the sacrifices they made to get our community through this as best they could.
People here inside the hospital just answering the call, the command center was set up immediately, and the COVID hotline and the testing that is still going on. The COVID hotline is still going on, and we didn't see that anywhere else in the community.
I think people in our community recognize that, hey, having Union Health System here in our community certainly helped protect us from having an experience that certainly could have been a lot worse than what it turned out to be here.
On behalf of my family, my friends, and the entire community, thank you for all that you've done in taking care of us during this very difficult time.
I know that healthcare is a calling, and that all of you came into healthcare to provide yourselves in service to patients in our community. And I know this past a little over a year has involved tremendous sacrifices for you and your families. And I want you all to know how proud, how appreciative, and thankful I am that we have you here as part of Union Health System, serving our community and taking care of the people in our community. And as chair of the board, I want you to know that each one of you are extremely valued, and we appreciate everything that you do for us here in our community.